Hello and welcome back to what should be the finale episode of Season 2 of our Ultimate Ironman Progress Series. In the last episode, we worked on our Slayer and crafting to get our way up to a Fury, got a little bit of fishing done. You know, mostly it was Slayer and getting our whip and trident, which is a huge upgrade on any account. There's the trident, there's the whip there. Looting bag is a little bit full at the minute, but all we are doing is herb runs just while we edit the previous episode, so, you know, we've got plenty of time. Oh yeah, we also got our rune pouch last time, so now we can hold 4 runes. We're just going to work through these seeds to start the episode off, do a little bit of herb lore just to work on our goals and such like that. At the minute, we're only 75. I have changed the goal list. I'll pop the old one and the new one up on the screen now. Just changing the armors out and changing the herb lore grind to only be up to 78 rather than 81. We're going to focus on getting our BofA through the enhanced crystal weapon seed this episode. We are also... where is it? Miscellaneous? Yeah, we're also going to work on getting our Dragon Warhammer once we've got our BofA. Like, once we get it, not if we get it. And then we will send ourselves over to go and get the magic fang at least from Zulrah so that we can stick that on the trident and have a lot better time at Chambers of Xeric. We might also throw in a few Tombs of a Masker this episode just to try our luck at a purple, but who knows, I'm not too bothered about that. I will be streaming a lot more on Twitch once this episode is out, so come and give us a follow over there. I'll pop the username on screen right now. The link is also in the description. And come and hang out in the clan chat. It's just MVPz. So come and hang out with us, have a good time, see what we're doing. Peace. Let's enjoy the episode. Just did a bit of agility in between herb runs to start the episode off, really, just while I'm editing the last one. Just going to buy a couple of pieces. I should be able to afford 2, I think. Legs and gloves. Gloves, yeah. So we'll stick these in the house for later as a little mark of grace. Like storage, really. At some point we will be making staminas. So, you know, it'll be nice to finish off a set and then cash them all in for marks of grace.
1 range.
Cool. And this is our first Gauntlet KC of the episode. Can we get any first kill log going? What are we saying? Whoa. That got me then. That got me then. Got another armor seed. So we're going to make ourselves the crystal legs to go with our crystal body. Yes. Yes. So let's have a quick look at what these look like. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like that. Oh, some nice motivation getting another armor seed at the minute. Really need it. Got another armor seed, so we are going to make the helmet, and that is all of the armor seeds we need. Let's pop that on, and there is full crystal. This is currently the fashion skate we're rocking while we do CGs. As you can see, there's a bit of loot in the inventory right now. We fully charged the legs and bodies, and we'll probably do the helmet now. Just use it up because we will do it eventually. There you go, 20k charges. Nice. There is 95 hit points. Obviously, we're in combat, so didn't get it. There we go. There is 82 attack. It was just close to the level, so decided to come down here and finish him off. Getting a little bored at CG, so I'm spending a lot of time AFK, and so what we're doing at the minute is buying a lot of broad heads so that we can fletch in between and have something to do. And there is 80k feathers and 80k heads bought. And we're struggling to get the shafts at the minute. The world seems to be bought out. 73 fletching. So we are making gains, slowly but surely. I promise I am doing runs in between. I'm not just fletching. 74. 75 fletching. I promise you, I am doing runs. There is 76 fletching. Amethyst broad bolts. Very nice. Oh, 77 fletching. Getting up there. About an hour later, there is 78 fletching. I am kind of just AFKing now. I'm not really doing any Gauntlet at all. I'm just fletching, having a good time. You know how it is. And here is the last level, 79 fletching. That is it. We're out of arrowheads, realistically, but we got some nice total levels out of that, so that's all I was really going for, just getting a few total levels. It was our lowest skill, so you never want that, really. But yeah, now we're looking pretty hefty. A lot of skills over 70. Are we all over 70? Who knows? But yeah, I suppose we best get back to the prison. Not really had anything to record for a while, but that was Gauntlet KC 400, which is pretty nice. Don't really know when we'll actually get another clip in. I'm just kind of sat here, just doing gauntlets. So yeah, not really much going on apart from that. I should probably do herb runs, but I just want this grind over. Waking up in the morning knowing I have to come back to the prison is kind of getting to me at the minute, so we'll see how long we can last. Decided to take a little break and do a herblore grind, and this should be 76 herblore. Still, I think we've got one more level in us. Doing a little bit of foundry here and getting ourselves 84 smithing. Yeah, boxing off any close levels. That is also 1950 total, so you know, we're getting there. Max 2023 is on the menu. Oh, 82 farming. Nice. Doing a few clues at the minute, just as something to do because I cannot face looking at a red screen for much longer. So yeah, let's see what we get out of these 5 easy caskets. Ooh, ooh, that's our ancient page. That might be our last ancient page. We could have just unlocked. Let's have a look. Sorry, I'm lost. Hold on. Clues shared. Yes, there we go. So one of the best god books that there is. Another easy clue coming in for the rainbow. Nice. It's not quite the bow that we've been going for this episode, but I suppose I'll take any that we can get at the minute. So yeah, nice. Good bit of fashionscape. 3 folly steps in a row so far. 4. Casket from the 4th follower. Ooh. Gold hat. We're gonna look so good at parties. Gonna be able to make so many cool things. Wow. Yeah, that was 4 folly steps in a row. Juicy. Turns out, I'm a bit of an idiot. So we got our first shield 3. And I've been doing easy clues to get a stole, and it turns out you can only get stoles from medium clues. And I did one medium clue that I got off like an eclectic and got the stole that I was after. So I'm very glad I did, because I would have been doing hundreds of easy clues trying to get one without checking. Yeah, so I'm a bit of an idiot, but we got really lucky. So we're going to build this and finish off this hard clue and have a good time. Stash unit built, so that's really good. We know there's a few clue steps with that heraldic shield, but we can always just come and pick it up from here. So let's see if this clue was worth it. Casket. Okay. So as you can probably tell from the last few clips, I have been really burning out of the game. Corrupt Gauntlet has officially ruined me. We're about 450 KC in, and yeah, it's. I don't want to make excuses because obviously it's a grind I've chosen to do myself. But I want to voice over the next few clips because I was very unmotivated and sounding real depressed. I kind of stopped even opening the recorder in the morning. We stopped recording altogether, stopped wanting to play. I was just getting on, doing Gauntlet, logging off, coming back an hour later, doing a Gauntlet. So yeah, we're very I've never been this close to quitting as Gauntlet has done to me. But you know, when you do burn out in this game, it's important to take breaks, and I just wasn't doing that to myself. I was just keeping on grinding, so I did just take a few days off just to go play other games, have a good time doing other things, because I was just angry at the game for not giving me the drop, which obviously you can't do with RNG drops. It's just not the way it goes. So yeah, we didn't end up recording much. We came back to do the Halloween event, and that's kind of where we picked it back up from. That last KC was the last one that I recorded for, I think, a long time. I think there was like hundreds of KCs that we eventually got up to, and didn't really record anything for. So I apologize for that. It's a bad content creator, bad. However, yeah, it's important to take breaks when you do get burnt out of the game. At the end of the day, the game's still going to be here when you get back. So yeah, just wanted to highlight that just in case I sounded down in any of the last clips. But yeah, all we were getting were dupe armor seeds, weapon seeds from Gauntlet throughout this time, so they didn't really miss much. But yeah, the only thing we're going for is the BofA, and just in between, just trying to find things to do. I think I went and did a bit of fishing. Yeah, there's a fishing clip about to pop up here. 86 fishing, so we're obviously going for 87. Got ourselves some spike manacles, which I just didn't even record. It turns out they're actually pretty good, because they're basically storable dragon boots, which I'm pretty happy about. Got a few range levels and mage levels, but yeah, not a lot happened during this time. A lot of deaths that really twisted you. So yeah, I just wanted to put that in as a bit of humility. Really, you can see the inventory here. We started getting a bit crazy. I think that is, there you go. There's been 60 KC since the last one, so we're going to get back to me in the clips now, where I'm starting to sound maybe a little better. So after this one, once we collect our little reward here, we should be getting 81 construction. Just make sure I'm recording. 81 construction. I'm going to do up to about 85 construction, just so that we can get master stash units with the crystal saw and all of our other upgrades. And there is 82 construction, so only a few more levels to go. Having a good time. It's a nice break. I've definitely needed to do other content, but we're back and we've got a goal, so it's nice. I missed a level, but we got 83 construction. Yeah, I'm sorry, I've not recorded properly in a few weeks, so yeah, we're back. We're doing the UIM bingo at the minute too. And there is a herblore level. Just had some herblore supplies left over. Currently doing UIM showdowns, little 2-day Halloween bingo at the minute. So came up to just, we had some bagged herb XP. We got to get up to 81 eventually anyway, so just wanted to get it boxed off now before we go back to construction. Probably going to plow through to 85. Missed the level again. 84 construction. I'm really bad at this. I've just not been paying attention. I'm not used to having a recorder up. I've just not had it up for a little while. So yeah, it's gonna. I might miss. I'm not gonna miss 85. I'm gonna get 85. I keep telling myself I'll record for a full 5 hours if I need to. But yeah, we'll see you back at 85. We really want to go for like the jewelry box. Ornate jewelry box. There you go. Is 91, so we can boost that now, or at 83. I think you can boost for that, so we can already get it, but you know, another level just means that we can use T and crystal saw, which will make it really easy to go and get. Just popped over to Amy in Faladar, as we've got a load of points at the minute from this little grind. If we get all of these trousers and boots, yeah, we also leave ourselves enough points to come back and get a plank sack when we come back to do our 99 grind. So we can stick this in the house. We don't think we'll really use it. I don't think it's worth it. Cool, and we are back at Gauntlet, and there is 500 and some KC. Just got back-to-back weapon crystal seed things. Starting to remember why I stopped doing this grind, but yeah, while I'm back and I'm doing construction, I'm just doing like 5 kc a day, just trying to get through it that way. It seems to be working quite well, or at least until I die every day. And here we are, as promised. 85 construction. This does give us the level to be able to just use a crystal saw to be able to make master stash units, so that's going to be super easy to make in the future. And we can just T-boost using the T in the house and use the crystal saw to get the ornate jewelry box, which is in storage, I think. Yeah, the only problem with this is that we now need 8 glories and 8 rings of wealth, so we need 16 dragon stones, which I don't think is going to be very easy to come across. Best place is probably TOA, so we might throw a few of them runs just to see if we get lucky. But yeah, that's our construction grind done. Bingo's finished. That was pretty fun. Yeah. So we are making the upgrades to the house. Gonna start off by making the occult altar, which is all 3 altars in one. Oh yeah. This would have been really nice for the Slayer grind, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna have it for the rest of our grinds going forward. The pool, obviously, we need anti-venoms, which is 87 herblore to get. So that is a long while off. We're still 10 levels before that, or 5 until we can boost for 87. So yeah, we're not really close to that, so that's not an upgrade we're looking at just yet. However, when we come over to the jewelry box, I know I just spoke about this in a couple of clips ago, but yeah, 91, we're going to be kind of aiming towards that. Also going to clean up the house just a little bit. While we've got the crystal saw on us, make like a nexus and other little bits just to make it look pretty, and just, yeah, consolidate all our teleports into one, that kind of thing. And if I don't mess this up here, this is actually going to be 600 kc. I think I'm done. I can't really do this anymore unless we get it here. No. Okay, let's go use these supplies, and yeah, 86 crafting coming in. Yeah, sorry for the last clip, a bit defeated at the minute, but yeah, 86 crafting, nice crafting XP from these gems. Just building the stash unit, as we said before, with the construction level boost. Gonna put away the crystal bow here. Still going to do a few Gauntlet KC every now and again, but it's time to move on. We can't stay there forever. We'll get it one day. It is so good. It looks so good. Oh, I'm so happy. I am so unbelievably happy. You don't understand. 637 kc. A couple of days ago, we put away our crystal bow. I just kind of logged off and just logged back in to do a couple more. I know I said I was done, but I was just feeling really defeated and thought maybe one more. You know, a wise man once said, always do one more. So we just kept pushing, and yeah, we're done. The only question is, yeah, it's corrupted. I'm really lost for words, honestly. I'm dumbfounded that it finally happened. I really stopped believing that we would actually get the drop and that it would come. I've never been this defeated by RuneScape. It has never had me this bad. But we've got it. We've corrupted it. I don't know what color I want to turn it, but I'm just so happy. I think we're going to try them all, waste some money. We've got enough money from this grind that we can comfortably pay for most of our buyables now. So our buyable skills, anything like that, anything we want, we've got the GP, the raw GP to just go and get it. So it has been really beneficial for us. Just gonna cycle through the colors, see which one I like. But yeah, it's been really beneficial for us, this grind. It's really hurt to do, and it's really burnt me out of the game. I've just not wanted to log in the morning, but it's done, and I can't express how excited I now am to play the game. Everything's now unlocked. Zulrah's unlocked. Shamans we can go and do comfortably with the BofA. So yeah, we literally have like 1 or 2 more things left on our gear to go and get, and then we're done. Then this, the season's finished. We're ready for raids theoretically. So let's get started. Let's go and get them. We may as well. No time like the present. So now that we have made our BofA, we have a lot of crystal shards to use up. So the way I'm doing this at the minute, because I don't want to be carrying them around, is just making crystal halberds and getting rid of them. It's like a lot of XP. I think we got like 220k crafting and smithing XP from doing this and using our shards. So definitely worth doing. Oh, this has been so good. Such a good kill. The BofA is just disgusting. It's just such a good weapon. Let's not die. But there's our second KC at Zulrah. It's super doable. I've got the basics of gear. I'm wearing spike manacles, for God's sake. I just got some regular anti-poison and cheesy potatoes. So yeah, if we get our prayer pots out and our sharks out, we can easy camp here, no problem. Came to the demonic gorillas. This is a voiceover clip, just to get a Zenite. Didn't quite get lucky, but yeah, we're getting our ring of suffering. So the next few clips you'll see will be from demonics. And with that kill, we'll just out this stuff and then check. Gloss, no, that one. Gloss experiments. That was 100 KC here. Yo, weekly reminder, go and do your Tears of Gothics. Nearly 14k. There it is, 95 magic. Most of that's obviously from Gauntlet, but yeah, just been alcheming basically everything we could here. Oh, you are joking. I'm going to end up finishing a bloody ballista before I get a fucking Zenite. God damn it. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Get in. Get that clipped. Yes. So we just sold off all of our demonic gorilla loot and hit 70 mil, which is nice. Sell, 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 sell. Just selling off a lot of chaos runes. You know the score. Everybody knows the score. We need an onyx for our Zenite. And here we go. And we slowly get our ass over here. Yes, fuse them. Yeah. Very nice. First Zenite on the account. Oh, of course I need 89. Right, let's go and get the boost. Run, 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 run. Do I use the Zenite? I've done this like a million times. No, obviously not. Smelt. Ring. Yeah, boy, there it is. There is our ring of suffering. Nice. Just come to get our Slayer helm out of the stash unit so we can disassemble it and uncharge the plot mask to get the roll of scroll of imbuing back. Rather have the imbue on the ring of suffering. And here we are. This is how we are going to be doing our Zulrah runs. This is just a quick run through of what one looks like. Using the Cure Me spell instead of anti-poisons, just because it's a much better option. All we're going to be doing is having one prayer pot and then filling our inventory with sharks. Cool. So our new AFK, just while we do things, is going to be fishing these sacred eels. You do get scales from it. Oh my god, look at that XP drop. Did you see that? 100 XP to catch. And 118. Oh my god. That's nice. Nice. Oh, you little bastard. I thought I got something then, but I think that's just 25 KC. There is 50 KC at the old money snake. Obviously, we've not had anything yet, but not really expecting anything. It is super chill with the BofA only method. I'm having such a good time. Oh. Has that got me every time so far? 75 KC at Zulrah. Still nothing yet. Some really nice farming XP coming from the Zulrah drops as well as the demonic gorillas as 83. Nice one. There is 100 KC at Zulrah. Still having a really good time. It's really, really easy. It's a nice change of pace. And here is 88 fishing. Nice. No, please don't be a drop. Oh, thank God. Ow. Ow. Stop. Stop. Oh my god. What is... Stop hitting me so hard. Sit down. I think I was at 1 HP there for... Oh my god. That's such a good first drop. Oh, rest in peace, crystal helmet. Give me that chisel. Yeah, get that. Ooh, charges a bad boy. Oh yeah. Oh, we're looking cool. Oh yes, it's gonna be so nice. Tried using thralls on this kill if I make it. Yeah. I don't like it. It uses prayer. I don't like it. Want you back. Want you back for good. Oh. What a juicy drop of scales. Damn. It's not going to get me this time. I'm getting a combat achievement now. I played the game. I won.
What's wrong? Snake! Snake!
Evidently having too much of a good time, and I missed 250 KC at the big old snack. Yeah, it's going reasonably well. The only limiting factor is recoil charges. So I might stop soon. Just move on for a little bit, do some Shamans, shake it up. Hey, T4 farming. Quadruple U-root. Ooh, a 1975 total. What a large gentleman. Easy game. And with this kill, we should be hitting 300 KC. Doing pretty well for ourselves, considering it's only been a few days. Yeah, it's going well. Oh. Well, if that ain't a sign to move on, I don't know what is. Oh. Okay, we're going to change things up. Just hit 350 KC here. Remember the Onyx we got like 3 seconds ago for you? Gonna go and get a second Zenite, I think. And turn it into an anguish, because we're only like half a crafting level away, so... Celestra seeds. They're not rare. Hey, D3 attack. Yes! Get in. So, with this last blow here, there is 87 crafting. I don't think there's anything too great. Oh, 87 is actually light orbs. So we can now do that for a bit of extra XP next time. But yeah, now we can boost. And here is... Oh, we've got to cut that first. The second Zenite of the episode. Yes, fuse. Okay, yeah, still need to boost. Right, let us go and get a +5 boost. Yeah, +5 boost. I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. Let's go, let's go. Make the necklace. Oh, yes. Look at that. Let's go and get it enchanted. So, with this enchant, boom. There is our necklace of anguish. Oh my days. Look at that. Honestly, I never expected us to get a fury, never mind an anguish. So, I am pretty damn happy right now. Came to use the dragon bones we had up on this altar. And there it is. 75 prayer. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, I think we're going to move on to shamans for a few days. So, just want to explain the shaman method. I will link a guide down below on how to set this up. But basically, you need 2 alts. One of the alts needs to be 125 combat. So, it's pretty high requirements. But yeah, basically, we can sit here in our full crystal and just kill shamans. Obviously, if anyone runs in, it does break and it takes about 5 minutes to set back up. However, you know, it's a lot more chill, a lot less clicking. I can just watch series after this, so that's all I've been doing. I'm not too sure what KC we're up to at the minute. I think we started about 1k KC, and it's about 600 kills a day, roughly, depending on how much I play, so... Yeah, this is what we will be doing for our shamans. First master casket for nothing. Yeah, took us a couple of hours to complete that. Only thing is probably the run house. Nice. Oh. A curved bone. Why, thank you. You shouldn't have. Ah, a second curved bone. Thank you. You shouldn't have. Don't worry, this is not a third curved bone. At least I hope not. 97 range. And yet, not a curved bone. We're done! Yes! Yes! No, I just got it. 3.3k shamans that took. Just coming down here to get some of those. Just going to finish off getting the rest of our fangs here. Oh, 16 mil thieving. Very nice. Ooh, second master casket is just as bad as the first one. Toe flex though, that's alright. Just got our last talisman. Not our last one, we need... That's our last one for the fangs. We need one to actually build it, so we need one more, and then we're going to go and build it in the house. We got it. Okay, let's get out. There it is. So there is our talisman and our 5k shards. And here is... Bang. There it is. So we obviously get all of these teleports. We can't go to honor, I think is raids. We can't get that until we get the ancient tablet. But the rest of them are going to be super nice, like herb runs and just getting around the game. So, yeah. So, let us do a few more upgrades to the house, as I did say I was going to do that, I think, a couple of weeks ago. So, let's get the Nexus built and, yeah, trim everything down a little bit, I think. If we can build the first one. And the second one. Had to boost for the third one, but we've got it. There it is, the crystalline nexus. I think we can store all of the teleports in that one. So let's get that bloody map off. I hate that map. So this is the teleports we've got in there for now. So just your usual normal spellbook ones. We've got Drain on Mana for fast access to like the orbs to kill ourselves with. Yeah, happy. Another farming level for the episode. 85 farming. Yeah. Demonics and Zulrah. Giving up the farming XP. Oh my god. I actually got it. Oh, I actually got it. I'm done. Is that I'm finished? That's it. Made the decision to revert the crystal helm and stick the seed in the looting bag also. If we put this on here, there it is. Can we wield it? Whoa. I mean, it looks a bit gross at the minute until we charge it. 2,500. And oh, I didn't equip it. Oh yeah, that looks better. There we go. Finally got all the bloody dragon stones I needed. So if we sit this T, we can upgrade and stick it in there. Ended up just going the wildy in the end and getting it from the rogue's chest. But that is done. And so, introducing you to our brand new house. I did also kind of commit to building this, so I did have to get like a +5 boost, but you know, it shows a lot of stuff. Yeah, and so we've got another herb lore level to get for the strong Buchu potions, but that is the last thing on our gear list before we are ready for raids. So we've got some herb lore stuff in the bag already. So I do need to do a few herb runs, but we're just going to start by using up like the qualms and stuff that we've got lint worts for already, and see if we can smash this level out. Here is the last level we're going to need, and that is it. We've completed everything. We can now make the strong Buchu potions in raids, so we're ready. It was very close to a hit points level, so there's 97. I've just rebagged again because we had these super energies in the bag, and I want to make some staminas, so I'm going to go and do a bit of agility. So I noticed there was another mark, so I'm going to grab it and then drop it because we don't need it. I've just been rendering what you've seen already in this video, so it's been nice to have something to do while that's rendering because it takes a little bit of a long time. So I'm sorry if the clip's a bit buggy. I don't know what it's going to record like because my computer is quite buggy at the minute while it's rendering. But yeah, there's 40, which should be enough for 100 for those staminas, which is going to be extra juicy for when we try out solo raids. And here we go. This is how we're going to be making staminas. Staminas look like one of the more easier potions to make as a UIM. You just get them all out and then note them down. Very, very easy as far as I can see. And that's it. That is everything that we had down for us to complete for the series. And I think that's where we're going to leave it. And I'm sorry. I imagine this episode's going to turn out to be very, very long. But you can probably imagine there's about 6 to 8 weeks of content in here, and I've burnt out 2 or 3 times, and I need a little bit of a break. So I'll probably take a couple of weeks to edit this episode just while doing some herb runs or something. But then by the time you see this, I should be back to gaming. So come and head on over to Twitch. I'm going to be streaming a lot more now that we're into raids. If you are confident in Chambers of Xeric, and if you have the gear, and if you're ready to do Chambers of Xeric, please message me in game. If you see me online, I'm probably free to raid. I do not have very many people to raid with, so that's going to be the limiting factor. If you're down to do Chambers, it doesn't matter whether you're an ultimate, an Ironman, a main, a group, whatever you want. Come and send me a message, hang out in Twitch, whatever you want to do, and just let me know. My Discord is down below if you want to send me a message. But that is it for Season 2. Thank you so much to everyone that's followed me along on this journey so far. I will be back for Season 3 where we'll get into raiding and a lot more things. But there's only one more thing to do.